Hold on. Down. Shit. Okay, we're going to skip that and then... You jumped, little butthole. Oh, I had the bracelet. Yeah. Wait. That's a weird time, weird save. Why would I have the bracelet here? Ow. Is there a save there, by the way? Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is 100%, all of these. We don't care about that. Ow. 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 Wow. Nice spawn. Oh my god, hello ninja, wow. I'm just making sure I have everything here. Are these the new ones? No. Still with the bracelet. I don't want the bracelet. There's no bracelet here. Yeah, that looks good. No bracelet here. There we go. There was a strat I made for that. I forgot how to do it though. It's just bad RNG. I'll just reset the entire room. Oh, well, that didn't help. Yeah, that monkey. Let me just make out this save again. Was it just me running over it? I think so. No. God damn it! Then he delays when I don't want him to. Maybe that's what I was trying to do before. Yeah, I think so. I should be able to land on the platform there. It just depends if he goes for the early jump or not. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh. Can I toggle the RNG? Like, that's probably the best case scenario there. Can you fucking monkey go away, please? Oh my god. Get lost, monkeys. Hello, Mega Marco. How's it going? Alright, let's do some infinite olive runs. I'm okay, thank you. You can tell that to Monk any day if you want. Oh god. Nin.
Welcome back. Admiral Wiley continues their prime support. They have been subbing for 43 months. Amar GL.
Thank you, Wally, for the 43 months and the good luck. Thank you. And Ness with a streak of 55. Good morning. Wow. Ness is rebuilding the streak again. So we're gonna do a couple of infinite olives runs and then we will go forward.
Shockandowie 0305 raids with 6 viewers. Go give him a follow. Twitch.tv/Shockandowie0305.
It's just really an accent there. Shock and awe. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Battle of Olympus, where we will do some different kind of runs today. Hey, Omqua. Thankfully, we don't need luck for this category, but thank you either way. Gonna do a couple of infinite olives runs and then normal runs. This is the more laid-back category, which I definitely recommend to anyone who wants to run this game. We don't have to worry about farming anything. Well, we do if we go for the 100%, but that's a different story. Because you still need the salamander skins, and that's a whole different story, considering how stupid that is. And believe me, that's even worse than the olives. But this is easy. Well, not easy, but more straightforward. Don't have to worry about grinding. We will always have a 99 olives no matter what. I just want to see if I can improve my previous time here, since a lot of have changed strat-wise in this game. The only thing that really bothers me is probably the Hades fight. Because if I'm not going to get the bracelet, then... which I'm not going to get. We'll have to face Hades with just the Divine Sword and use the same strat what I do in any percent. Which is arguably... yeah, it is slower. There's nothing to it. But is it slower than actually getting the bracelet? I don't think so. Since with the Divine Sword you can... ow. Rude. You can just do the beam attack. Kneel down and then quickly hold up and you can do the kneeling beam. And you just kill Hades with that, but since we don't... well, we still have the beam, it's just we don't have the bracelet that prevents us from losing HP every time we use the beam. So we gotta do something else, and this is just testing if it actually works out or not. Since I want to make this more straightforward what it was before. More straightforward run. Instead of actually getting items we don't even need. Here we go. Time for Hydra. Ah. At the low start. Did I overstep? No. It's fine. Some other runners will say, mash as fast as you can in that fight. I say the opposite. Have a rhythm in your stabs. Because every time you re-stab, your club hitbox will reset. So there's a high chance that the Hydra will just jump through you between the stabs because the hitbox disappears. It's actually better not to do that. I noticed. Hey, Aloti. Good morning, good day. Hope you're doing fantastically well today, just like these bats are right now. Okay. Why am I losing that much time on hard? Thank you, thank you. This is infinite olive, so we're fine with that. But I'm a bit confused about that split, though. Not even that much. Oh. I know why. I know why. I'm so stuck in any percent right now. It's kind of stupid. I know why. It's because I didn't kill myself. Oh no. Just give me the thing. I just want to test this if it works or not. I definitely forgot about something. Different category, different strats. Oh my god. Yikes. I'm not even getting the vial on my PB, by the way, so that's obviously a time loss by itself. Well, that's as good as that can get. Beep beep boop beep boop boop. So now we're gonna get the fragment 1, we're gonna get the key, kill the Gaia, and then we get the divine sword. And then we're going to get the fragment 2, so this is slight variation of any percent, but it's pretty much the same. I just forgot to kill myself after Hydra, or well, after getting the sword. So we don't have to backtrack all that time. I was very confused for a moment, like, wait, why are we losing that much time on Harp Split? Oh, yes, that's why. No backtracking required. Please accept it and use wisely. I don't know about the wisely part, but we're gonna use it either way. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a slight time loss here as well. Because I went straight to get the key on my PB. I never got the vial, or the bottle, whatever it is, the refill bottle. Which, I guess I don't really need it, but for safety. Ah, shit, that's bad. It's also bad. No! I slipped down. Thanks, monkeys. That split is probably the hardest one of these early ones, early splits. Oh no! No! I forgot to change it. Shit. We have to really de-rust this category first. 1 damage is fine. Okay, we have to skip the next split. Because we're not getting the bracelet anymore. Oh, come on. Double trouble right there. That's okay. Oh my god. Not that. What the hell am I doing? Wow. I just woke up. We'll go with that. Since this part should be 100% the same, there's nothing different about it. Nothing different about it. Uh-oh. Nice. Well, at least just skip that. I'll have to remove that split altogether. I'll take those actually. Ninnin was taken across the sea. Please rescue me before it's too late. Oh my goodness. Really? Well, that sucks. Oops. Now I don't have any health at all. Ouch. I got destroyed by the Amazons. Oh, way too far. Okay. No. Ah, this pattern is kind of crappy. Yep. Nice. I kind of want to see the difference here. Oh yeah, I have to be mindful of this. Because I do more damage now. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Thought I was not gonna make it. Okay. Well, Hades split was better. I don't know how much time we're going to save, if anything. The bracelet makes a massive difference as well. Rare soft and Wiley, thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Ludi. These goals are indeed true. So they are fine. I gotta check something though. Red. Okay, yeah, I can muscle there. Gotta go back, hold on. No, not that. Okay, so it's two back. And then one. Okay. That's all I needed to know. I almost feel like I should save these. Let me save these as a different splits altogether. So infinite olives, any percent without bracelet, and then I'm going to remove the bracelet split altogether. I'm going to rename these because we didn't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. Let's try it like this. That's our name. I'm kind of relying on the fact that we're saving so much time not getting the bracelet, but since I can't really give you guys a figure how much that time is, that's why I'm doing this. It's still, well, we got a gold split on the last Hades split. That's only because of one thing. We didn't kill ourselves to get to Hades. Instead, I used my vial. So, we are losing time when we get the vial, but at the same time, we're saving time at the end if we have to use the vial. It's a good backup instead of killing ourselves. I don't know. I don't know if that's even worth it in this category. But since I'm not going for the bracelet kill, it actually might be. Another option which might work. No, I don't know about that actually. Like if we go down to the salamander pit right here in this place, there is a ambrosia we could get and a health upgrade. Because we have infinite olives, we don't really care about how many olives we spend. And that will allow me to have extra HP to use my Divine Sword Beam against Hades. So I wouldn't even have to do the strat I just did there. Assuming that's enough HP to kill him, I don't know. Surely it is. These are all just random strats that comes to my mind, but the more straightforward this run is, the better, I believe. The less you have to memorize, the better. Yeah, let's just see if we can get a new PB just by doing the non-bracelet route. But getting the Divine Sword is definitely a must. It just makes everything so much faster and easier. Then there's really no reason not to get it. Unfortunately, we do have to get the sword because that's the only way to get through the Cyclops. I guess that's all the items we need. I don't know why I'm getting golds here. You can't really get your movement a lot better in this game because you move the same speed. I don't know. Time to kill Hydra. Ugh. Nice spawn. Wow. Slightly faster harp, right? Instead of doing what I just did. Slightly faster. I got the better energy. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's see where this is going now. Don't drink that coffee, ninja. Ow. Oh yeah, that is a time loss when I get the vial. But let's see if that actually matters here or not. It's tea. Sure. I believe you. Ah, man. Really? That sucked. That sucks even more. Okay, whatever. That siren was awful, though. Let's be honest about that. Even the sisters behaved, but the siren was just really bad. Yo, hello, how's it going? This is the Infinite Olives ROM hack. So, we're just gonna play a couple of runs of these and then go back to any percent. I am doing pretty good, thanks. Not too bad. So, we have 99 olives all the time. All the time. Thank you for the good luck. Gonna do a little palette cleansing here with this category and then see if I can get a new PV. With the new strats we have been using. If not, then not. It's not a big deal. I just want to test a few theories here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, the scorpions were really random there. This is a time loss I'm choosing to accept because we're not refilling anything there on our previous PB. Ow. But right now I'm taking the vial with me, which I need to refill on that fountain. Ouch. God, I hate those monkeys. God damn it, stupid monkeys. Oh, wow. I was sure he was gonna fall down. Just like I am. Damn it. Just dig. Damn. That was a good pace. Dig question mark. Need to get the divine sword and everything. Dick? Yeah. Dick? With a tilt of your head as well. Dick? Bow, 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 bow. I know, you're struggling with that right now. Haha, haha, haha. Ouch, well. Ow. Brr. Did you know? Yeah. Proper hints. Not rope hints though, just proper hints. That joke went flying over past anyone who doesn't follow hockey, which is 99% of the people watching the stream right now. Ba, beep, ba, beep, ba, boom, ba, boom. Wow. I need more hints there. I ran out of ideas. I know. That 1%. Not even that. 0.5%. 0.1%. Delay Dodo couldn't quite hit him and couldn't quite hit the dodo while entering the entrance of the forest. Anyways. Everything reminds me of her. Good Hydra. Get this sword. No, that was a gold split, but it doesn't matter. I'll give you this harp to cover your farts. Ooh, that was so close. Really? That will surely be a time loss. Oh well. Oh, nothing hit me there. Okay then. It's fine. I guess we didn't want to save time either way. That's fine. Time for the gry eye. That was pretty well taken care of, considering there were enemies everywhere. Once again, reminder that on my current PV, we are not taking that vial with us. So that's instant. Oh my god, this pattern though. Oh, I got it. Nice. I thought I was not going to make the last hit, but I barely did. Damn it. Ugh. Nice pattern. Didn't think I would be losing time on Fragment 1, but here we are. We will lose some time. Brr. Oh my god, you get bitten by a poisonous snake. Oh my god. Hello, fairy indeed. How's it going, Fairy Town? This might be, yeah, I figured. Now we're on the plus side of things, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm actually entering from the wrong side now. Ow. Ah! Oh, you son of a shit. Okay. Or mountains. I'm not exactly sure what these are supposed to be. Whew. Oh, these guys are making it really difficult right now. Oh my god, please, work. There we go. Fragment 2. It's gonna be fast birds. Ooh, okay, we're fine. No! Aw, come on. Get lost. First the low jumping monkey and then a Scorpio right in front of me. Shite. I don't know how the game is going to balance out the the lack of bracelet right now. That sucks. That's a bummer. Bad luck from those fishes. Didn't even jump this time. But yeah, no bracelets. Let's go without. Go without it. See what happens. Oh no, I did the classic switcheroo. That sucks. That's a bummer. So yeah, that's the time save for not getting the bracelets, but we can do better than that. However, we do not have the power of the bracelet now, which means double damage. So it will change a few strats quite drastically here. Not so much the Cerberus. The Cerberus is the same, just takes more damage, obviously, or more hits. But we still have the Divine Sword, so he should be going down pretty fast. And we have the vial, so we'll see how this goes. Which I'm gonna change right now. Oh, he just runs past me. Like a classy gentleman. Nope. Look at the time lost there. Holy shit. I'm dead. Wow. Let's just finish the run. That was a fail. What a fail. And now I can't even get the kill anymore because out of rhythm. Come on. What a fail of the fails. Yeah, it's late jump. I don't know, sometimes I forget about that bat kill there. And I jump really early and then the bat moves around and I die because of it. But why did you do that, Ninja? Oh my god. Well, this one is over. God damn it. Oh my god, what the hell is happening here, guys? Oh god, what the fuck? Ah! Well, the run is dead, I might as well refill and kill myself here. So I lost almost 10 seconds in the Cerberus split. That's actually quite a lot. Well, the more you know. Hades. Rude. $19.12. And that's included the Cerberus hassle and dying 2 times and 3 times. Only lost a minute. I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, we can probably beat this PB with the new strats. Well, I'm not sure these are new strats, but more refined. Let's call it that. But not getting the bracelet and going straight to Fragment 3 will save us like 30 seconds. And then we have the 30-second buffer go all the way to the end of the game. Yeah, even if we lose 10 seconds on Cerberus, it's not a big deal. I mean, obviously, less is better here, but... yeah, this works. And getting the vial makes sense because I'm going for the... you know, that strat on Hades. Instead of going for the Divine Sword Beam strat. Which is... just in case anyone was wondering, what I was talking about is this one. I think it's 50. 50, yeah. Like, since this is 100%, it doesn't matter. Like, when we have Divine Sword, you can do this. You can shoot beams. I don't know why it's like, oh, it's because of that, yeah. So when you press up, you shoot beams, and if you don't have the bracelet, you will lose half an HP every time you do this. That's why I'm not doing it in the 90% right now, because one of the reasons why you would get the bracelet in the first place. Then there's a trick where you shouldn't be able to shoot one while kneeling, but if you go down and press B and up, Orpheus actually shoots one kneeling down, and then the strat of defeating Hades would be this. Obviously very straightforward, there's nothing to it. Still not the intended way as far as I can tell, because, like I said, shooting the beam from knelt down position is not intended. So instead, I'm just gonna use the strat I developed, or once again, probably not developed, but more like enhanced. Since we already figured out that pushing Hades to the left side of the wall is possible, and you're obviously so close to the entrance that it only makes sense to push him there instead of pushing him to the right side of the wall, or the right side pillar. I just made it more viable that you don't have to wait for him to get pushed into the pillar. Because that's what Hades does. He continues stabbing you all the time when he's nearby. And every time he stabs you, the next movement is him taking a step backwards. So eventually he will continue stabbing in front of you whilst taking steps backwards, and he will get himself pushed in the pillar by himself. So you're practically doing nothing yourself. Hades just goes out of bounds by himself. But I enhanced that by not waiting him to do that. I'm the reason why he gets pushed into the pillar. Since, surprise, surprise, if you hit him, even if it's a shield hit, like your club or sword gets hit with the Hades' shield, he gets knocked back. And for whatever reason, there's no hitbox against the pillar, so he gets slipped into the pillar and gets stuck in there. And that's basically what happens there. Hades gets stuck and you can smack him down with your sword until he's dead. Nice. But that, even though that run was not a new PB, it gave me good insights of the endgame. Thank you, Carter, even though we have 99 olives already, so but I'll take it. I'll see if I can improve my infinite olives PB here. Yeah. Just checking the new strats if they're any faster than what I... Well, they are faster, I know that already. But we'll see if we can get a new PB. According to the previous run, since I'm skipping the bracelets completely, I'm saving around 30 seconds by doing so. Which is quite a lot of time. But immediately when I killed Cerberus, it showed me plus 8.9, almost 10-second time loss there. Makes perfect sense because with the bracelet, Cerberus like 8 hits or something, like beer, he's dead. So without the bracelet, it's gonna be double. Given I made a small mistakes there, so probably slightly faster than that. I'm just more surprised that I only lost a whole minute in the Hades split, despite dying like 3 times, and it was just bad all around. Nice pattern. We'll call this a little palette cleanser right now to play the Infinite Olives category. Just a little bit. We will probably swap to 20% soon, depending if I actually get a run going here or not. Or we'll just continue playing this today. Doesn't matter really. Went through the hitbox. Oh, this is bad. No! No! Why are you there? You know what? Screw you, Hydra. You just went through my club hitbox again. That's not even correct. He went between the hitboxes. Dick? Her name is not Dick, she's just surprised about Dick. That's the storyline right now. Very Chinese smell is coming. Chinese cuisine smell is coming to my apartment. Probably family downstairs because they're from some Asian country, I think. They cook a lot of Asian cuisine. Good smell. If you don't like Asian food, then this is a nightmare. Last year when me, Ninja, JP and Sil were at a Korean barbecue in Helsinki, that was the first time I even tasted like kimchi. I never had that before. But I liked it, that was pretty good. Spicy cabbage. And plenty of other stuff, like there was Wagyu steaks and all sorts of different meats. Poor JP had to pay for the whole thing. Well, he didn't have to pay, he just wanted to pay for it. It was 50 euros per person, which is kinda a lot, considering it's like over $60 or something per person. I don't know how much hot pots or Korean barbecue, like how the whole experience is in general in the States or in any other country, but here it seems to be very expensive. Especially since you are the one cooking the meat, not them. But it was fun either way. Despite JP's wallet. He paid for all of us, so rip 200 euros. There's some time saved here and there. This is obviously not optimized at all. Hey Gabe, thank you for the good luck. Thank you. I will need every luck, especially at the end game. Some time to be saved here and there, but yeah, this is way more optimized in the sense of time than the any percent, the real any percent. This is infinite olive any percent, which is just having 99 olives all the time. I still haven't figured out a good starting strat for this Hydra here. I failed. I was 1 pixel too far. Like, if you're too close to the bubbling spot, then Hydra will not appear. That was kind of bad. Oh well. Spirit of the forest, indeed. Oh well. Didn't build enough momentum to cling myself up to the ceiling. Considering how well I played on the last... Oh my god. Nice reaction time there. But yeah, considering how well I played on the last run, this is nowhere near that. Still green, but for how long? I can answer that question myself. No, okay, well, I answered the question already. There's no green anymore. Messed up 2 things in a row. Obviously the next split by default is already red. Same thing happened again. I don't know why. Sometimes I kneel and try to stab, but nothing happens. I don't know if the game is eating inputs or maybe that particular screen is lagging so much that it just doesn't accept it. It doesn't look like it's lagging though, so I don't know. But always on that place, that same spot. My kneeling stab is not working. But yeah, this is a time loss by default because I'm getting the vial. I didn't have the vial on my PB. Because technically you don't need it. Especially if you're going for the easy Divine Sword beam strat for the Hades, but since I decided to change my strat, I'm also going to change that. And see how it goes. Was that a kill? No. No! Oh, I had my finger off the trigger already. Dumb. That was my bad. That was my mistake. Had a really good spawn there from the sisters. A good life lesson to all of you guys. Ignore your splits. They are not exactly the most important thing about speedrunning. Some people like numbers and splitting, but the run itself is obviously the more important thing. You can check your splits after the run or something, but kind of hypocritical for me to speak about that when I'm always worried about my splits, when to split. See, this is the reason why I would need a paddle, a foot pedal, whatever you call it. I would be always able to split while running the game normally. Now I have to reach over and try to split. Yo, Mazu, thank you. How's it going? Oh my god, someone please ban that guy over there. I don't have the time right now. Not you, Mazu. Someone on the kick side. Lots of bots there right now. I can do it right now. Delete. Delete. And delete. It's pretty good. I'm trying to implement all the real any percent strats with this. Oh my god. The amount of spam right now. Jesus. I'm still entering the wrong way. Oh, boy. Holy shit. What are these things coming from? Holy crap, I need to ban every single one of them. Hold on. There we go. Skip. The Divine Sword? No. Because the sword deals so little damage. Unfortunately, compared to the Divine Sword. Divine Sword is like triple the amount of damage you get out of it instead of using the normal sword. Even with the... without or with the bracelet, so... I feel like that's... yeah, that's not gonna work. Snowing again. Good. Keep the snow there. Don't let it come here, at least. I'll give it to you for free. Oh my god. Where's Monger when I need him right now? I'm getting attacked by bots right now. Please do, Ninja. You have a lot of work there. I'm just deleting them. I can't even kick them from this interface. Now. Keep the snow there, Carter. Don't... we don't need it. We don't want it. Yeah, you can keep it. You're welcome. I need the sun. So look, just thinking about the numbers here, if sword deals like 2 damage to Cerberus, it will deal 4 damage with the bracelet. then when you think about Divine Sword, that's 8 damage. Yeah, it's different, way different values there. See, Ninja? Look at this, look at this. Exactly, Mazu. That's what we need. Look at the amount of spam from the bots. Oh my god. Oh god, I missed the hit. Damn it. Alright, okay. Are you seeing this, Ninja? Oh no. Crap. Oof. That sucks. That was not a great fight. Oh my god. Bad start. Yeah, they just keep coming. That's what I said. Haha, got through. What? Oh my god. Please. Bats, you assholes. I do need to test the theory first that this entire run is doable. It's doable. We already proved that, but in the sense of actually saving time here. Oh, bad RNG. Okay. Ah, okay. I was certain that I was going to be hit by the fish there. We'll take that. I think I got them all. They started to spawn all over the place. Oh boy. This run is definitely not easy. Just going to ban them myself. One after another. Unbelievable, holy shit. Just imagine on Twitch chat right now, there will be bots spamming shit on every 5 seconds. That's what's happening right now on Kickside. I've never seen that before. Burda, burda, burda. Well, then again, Twitch did have the problem at some point because of those buy new followers bots. These are pretty much the same thing. Eventually they will have to stop. They will run out of accounts to make. Okay. Gonna message my dad. In case he wants to do a little walk today before hockey. Okay. I think they stopped. Good job. I'm speedrunning. I'm banning people on other platform. I'm typing text message. Talk about multitasking. And they say men can't multitask. I'm proving you all wrong. Well, that was highly unfortunate. I got hit by the bat and the dodo. Shite. Just... There we go. Done with that. That was a major time loss. Angry Hydra. Okay, that's fine. Wait a second. I just realized something. Did you guys see the when I took the death, I was facing left, and then when I respawned from the checkpoint of this forest, I also moved left. It's the same thing what I do in other places, like in the Fragment 2, for example. So if I face right there, oh shit, I should be able to do the same strat what I always do with the bat instead of killing it. Saving a little bit of time there as well. So another little oversight I haven't figured out until now. But once again, stuff I learned from just playing the 80% and stuff I carry the other categories. Slight optimizations that doesn't really make a huge difference, but they make the run more smoother and optimized. Since you don't really lose a lot of time just by killing the pet, but you can also completely avoid it by doing a high jump there. Ooh, well. Oh, that was a sneaky little grab on the vial. Got him. I can't believe I didn't get hit by the monkey there, but that was close. Alright, let's get a good pattern here. That is not a good pattern. Not the worst either. Damn it. Still didn't get hit there. Wow. Rude. I deserve that time loss. I had all the chances to kill them faster than that. Darn. Still, I really want to see this run going all the way. I mean, yeah, it could be worth it to test. I mean, yeah, we would still. In fact, we should test it pretty soon if we want to test it, because yeah, that's a huge difference in time to whether you want to get the divine sword or not. Because getting the bracelet obviously would be faster than the actual sword. But just have to test how the bosses die with that. More worried about the overall time loss of the... Because it doesn't only help with the bosses, it also helps with enemies as well. But I suppose it would be the same with the normal sword as well. I don't know, gotta test it out. Especially now since we have a more proper Hades strat here. Otherwise, I would not even consider this strat, but... Now there's a... Ow. There's an option. I'll see. Hidden Divine Sword is... It's like... I don't know, a whole minute? Depending what happens with the monkeys. Almost too late. That's fine. I need the damage here either way. I can even get this damage here. Well, you know. I was trying to get damage from the birds instead, but that was probably the worst place to even think about it. Oh, this monkey is not behaving. Hello. Birds? No. Okay, we have to do something else now. That's fine. Just wasting health here. Please, hurry. I don't need more than that. No, no. What was that menu? Ah. Oh my goodness, I am making all the mistakes right now. I can't even get on Pegasus here, no. Didn't have the proper height. The main reason why people have been getting the Divine Sword is obviously the beam strat against Hades. And the damage, but mostly the first, what I just said. Because it's a no-brainer strat, it's very easy to do. And Hades dies really fast as well, so I can see why. But if we really want to push this time down, then yeah. Let's just test on the next time. I think I have a save state somewhere there. Might be good. Oh shit. Well. Might as well test it now then, I guess. That was dumb. With the bracelets. This is with the bracelet as well. Okay. Okay, that's So you're actually right. Hold on. Wikipedia. Strategy Wikipedia. Where's the tables of items? There we go. You're onto something here, Gaben. I think that's this might be a good idea. I don't have the bracelet there. So do these die on first hit as well? Yeah, they do. So it's literally the same as using the bracelet. The sword with the bracelet. Or Divine Sword. See, even though Divine Sword is really good in every other way, but getting the Divine Sword itself is full RNG because of the monkeys and birds. So if we can eliminate that portion of the game, then yeah, you are absolutely right, Gabe. And this is actually a good idea. This is a really good idea. I have the, yeah, the bread, okay. Let me see this. Yep. Okay, that's all the confirmation I need for this. Let me open up the last splits. 80%. And let me remove the Divine Sword split. And we're going with that instead. Just a second, I gotta remind myself where the bracelet is. I know the place where it is, but how to get there. So give me just a second here. I think it even says on my splits 1 plus 2. So this would be first one, and then 2. Okay, so just do that swap on the. Yep, that's fine. Get the bracelet. Okay, we're killing that guy. And then it's 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh shit. That was an interesting strat I just pulled off there. which is probably the previous one. This will do. Okay, so I can't do that strat. Are they still dying on the first hit or 2 hits? Yeah, so this is slower. Not a big deal, I guess. So when I enter this room, I killed this Amazon girl and the one slime with this. As in, like that. It's a good strat, but we can't do that with the sword alone. Yeah, so we're losing time here by doing that. Okay. Uh-oh. That's fine, I suppose. Okay. Let's try Gabe. Let's try. These are all splits, yeah. The sum of best will now go down and up and down and up. Well, it can't go up. It says 1816. It's probably not even true, so let's see what happens to that. Keeping the bracelet there. So yeah, it complicates some screens because we don't have the power of the divine sword, but it does balance itself out in the boss fights because it's literally doing the same amount of damage if we would have the divine sword without the bracelet. I think, yeah. Obviously, divine sword and bracelet would be. It kills everything so fast. It's not even a competition. But if we don't need both of them, then why bother getting them? Let's see. I'm definitely open for new ideas here. Gotta try out new things. Especially now when we have somewhat perfected the strats here. we can't talk about perfected in enemies like the sisters and the siren. I haven't found any kind of a consistent way of killing either of those things. I was testing a couple of different strats against the siren, even without using the harp to eliminate the pull, the lure. Most of them did work, but it's a major risk to take, considering the small amount of time you will save. So I was like, don't bother with that. And of course, the sister strat is completely new. Took me a while to realize that they will not spawn behind you when you're against a wall, which makes sense. But obviously, if you get the 2 starting hits, what I'm trying to do. First the kneeling stab, which hopefully hits all 3, assuming they will spawn right in not in front of them each other, like inside of them each other, I guess. And then using the platform of momentum to do another kneeling stab. And after that, I don't really know what to do. So the 3rd hit is complete RNG. but 50% of the times that usually ends up going well. So I've been sticking with that strategy. It's been working well. I will give you all the credit, Gabe, if you if this works. It should work. And the main reason why, like I said, I mean, even considering this, is the fact that it takes away such a massive amount of RNG from this run. Because getting the Divine Sword is such a pain in the ass. Pain in the butthole. So many rooms I tried to perfect there on my Wall Dragon run as well, and I succeeded in most parts, but the monkeys are... And the birds. Like, there's really not much you can do other than, if you get this pattern, you will do this thing. And if you don't get this pattern, you will do this thing. That's the only thing you can do. But it's never consistent. You're just adapting all the time. No! Who deleted that message? Ninja! That was not spam anymore. Oh no, really? That sucks. I missed the last hit. Oh, I just forgot. Yeah. Turning around there would make all the difference. Ugh, not today, Kyoki. Not today. You enjoy that too much. That's why it can happen. No. This bat has been such a pain in the ass. When you leave this world, then we will delete you forever. That's the only time. How's it going, Kyoki? Less than a week. I'll have to ask my manager about that. Which is Ninja. Cold? It's going pretty well, thanks. It's definitely not cold here, but, you know. And I'm talking for us both, because you're apparently living in my pocket, so it shouldn't be cold there either. You're lying. You're lying, Kyoki, you're lying. You little shite. Lying again. Okay, that's the best RNG you can expect from her. And this somehow worked out. I'll take that any day. Hole? You mean it's leaking? But I'm confused. What would be leaking though? That's called sweat, Kyoki. You deal with that now. That was your choice to go there in the first place, so deal with it. Oh no. What am I doing? What the fudge I'm doing round? I feel like that's not true, what you're saying there. I just lost time for one of the weirdest pits ever. Me beep beep boop pop. Bang! We got the key. That's a good spawn. Very good RNG with those goat men. I can't remember the name. Satyrs or something? This monkey will ruin our buttholes. You know what? That's fine. I was trying to get out damage there either way. Satyrs. Ugh. What is RNG? Uh-oh. Ah! Scorpions! So, now we skip the Divine Sword completely. And yeah, it's a pretty massive time save, but... how will it balance out? That's the interesting part of this. Let's see what happens. So 1+2, and then I forgot the strats here completely, so hopefully I can adapt. 1+2. So it's this. And it's the next one here, right, I think. And go here. And then when the ninja comes over, I'm just gonna do this. And then buy the bracelet. Please take this bracelet. Okay. And then I think we just... Oh, they don't die. That's right. They don't die now. Ah! No! Okay. That sucks. I need to make a new strat there now, though. I need to make a new strat for that. We are obviously bleeding time a lot because we don't have the strength of the Divine Sword here. That was mostly because of the fail, though. So, whatever. But we are still far ahead. But yeah, good thinking. I need to change the strat there. Stop stabbing me. Rude. Of course, he just runs away. It doesn't matter there at all, by the way, whether he gets pushed into the wall or not. He's still gonna die either way. We don't really have HP for this, by the way. Slow birds. Okay, this sucks. Oh well. No! You son of a shit. I don't know what happened there, but nice monkey. Wow. I guess I got hit by the hitbox of the snake. Dude, this snake is doing the snake things. Snakes. God damn it, man. What a guy. Well, that takes away that instantly. And I don't have the vial anymore, so I have to kill myself. There's a refill here in this room as well, by the way, but it's way slower than actually killing yourself in the Hades temple. But according to everything, this theory might be working. Well, then beer, how's it going? Is this still the same? Wait. Wait, why did it die on hit? I don't know. I have no health to do that, so whatever. But this was weird. Uh-oh. Something is going wrong there. So it does mess up some things here. For not... Oh yeah. We can do this as well. I learned that yesterday. If you really want to go damageless, you have to kill the golden snake and then just stay there and wait for the gargoyles as well. This should still be the same, right? Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Alright, there's a couple of rooms I need to redo because of the lack of Divine Sword. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. You're absolutely correct, Gabe Logan. This is doable. Thank you, Wiley. Thank you, Mazu. Let me just perfect that and then we go again. So we don't have to go there anymore. That's RNG, that's RNG. Cerberus is fine. This is after the bracelets? Yeah, okay, so in fact, perfect place to save. I think that's what I did. I just jumped fine and then... Okay, there's no need to change anything here, actually. Divine Sword only kills the enemy here. That's the only difference. Like, if I do with Divine Sword, the enemy gets killed. But since we don't have Divine Sword, just go with the sword, jump, kneeling attack. They go off screen. We don't have to worry about them. Okay, that's fine. That's completely acceptable. We don't have to really put any real thought about that anymore. That's good. We can't change anything here, unfortunately, because that Amazon is not going to die on first hit. So just kill those two and then go normally. And that's fine. Nothing about the Hades, nothing about the temple. The snake was what it was. There's nothing we can do about that. What else? It crashed. Oh yeah. Do I have a storage? Is this 100%? Yeah, it is. Oh, this is a... I wanted to do the previous screen, not this one. Well, not in this category. We don't have to worry about farming. We have 99 olives all the time. And these saves are so... See, that would be a good save. Can I go back? Yeah. Let me change to this. Nope. No. Can I... No, I can't. No. No. Am I doing it too slow or something? Yes, I am. Okay. Now we should be getting the right way. It's so much easier when the gargoyle is still alive. But the moment it disappears, because we're doing 1 extra tick more damage here. That's why I'm so confused about this timing here. Wait. Can I just do 1, 2, and fast? I can. Okay. That's a minor time save. No. I can't be that fast. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. What else? There was one... I'll just do this instead. I'll just do this instead. Sword, and then I'm pretty sure I was doing this before as well. I just forgot. So I'll just make a save somewhere here. No. I still exited the room. Was it because I had the momentum going left? Okay. Interesting. So like that? Okay. Kinda tricky, but if you do this right, then you should have momentum going this way. And then you can jump over this. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Oh. Is the music running? OBS updated something, so I'm kind of confused about this. Anyways, I'll be right back. OBS updates. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And yeah, no farming here in this this category. We're just going fast. We're trying to go fast. It's either you get the divine sword and skip the bracelet, or you get the bracelet and skip divine sword. Getting the bracelet is safer. There's no RNG whatsoever. Everything inside that room could be manipulated, so yeah, that's definitely the better option here. Divine Sword does have the beam, which does, on the other hand, eliminate some RNG with enemies. So it's a hit or miss. And I think it comes down to personal preference as well. This might be slightly faster still, I feel. But if you don't really care about 10-something seconds, then Divine Sword is definitely the way to go. You can obviously finish the game without having either of those items, but since we have the options of buying something with our infinite olives, bracelet seems to be a good idea. Or Divine Sword, whichever. Kind of funny, the sword is cheaper than the bracelet itself. It's 80. Divine Sword is 70. Get out of here. The biggest RNG factor right now in this run is the sisters. The siren can cost you like a second or two depending, but it's really not a big deal. The sisters are the major RNG factor. Of course the path to Hades as well, but let's not talk about that. That entire place is just misery. Less with this category because we have the damage to deal with some of the enemies. Not all of them. I'm sorry, I was summoned by Zeus, but here's my sweaty sneakers you can use to jump higher. Thank you. Whoop. Give me the slow pattern. Right when I was falling down, the freaking dodo spawned. Worst timing ever. Read me like an open book. stupid dodo. Okay. Can't jump over that, unfortunately. Damn, this would be a tough split to deal with now. Especially now. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Tough. I died. Well, that calls for only one thing. It's time to summon the Dick. And he's gonna save Owo. Borders. We've got the same borders. Borders. Colors. Red. Sure. Let's go with that. Ah, tough pattern. Ow. One single bad behaved. Get out of here. I am. Oh god. You little shite. Run away. Yeah, keep running. You touched me. Ow. I'm so sorry. Okay. RNG? Nope. That was my mistake. Not the game itself. Because you can completely manipulate the patterns of the bats. With the sandals, mind you. At least in a proper height where they can't hit you. Oh, okay, I figured that was not gonna work. Man, the Hydra split is just... well, sword split is kicking my ass. Again? Darn it. It's slipping between the cracks. And then I failed the jump. Oh my goodness. Absolutely awesome. Well, this run is shit already, no matter what happens. I lost like 15 seconds already. Can we PB this? Well, yeah, easily, but... I'm gonna feel good about this, that's for sure. Ooh, mid-air. Ass Grex. Cool story. Oh, that was a nasty spawn. There's really nothing I could have done about that. Okay. Nasty spawn. By default, we're losing a little bit of time because I'm grabbing the vial, so it's not a big deal. It's not necessary at all to finish this run, to have the extra bottle of energy. I'm just routing that into this whole speedrun because I'm doing the hard Hades fight instead of doing the Divine Sword beam spam. So, in case and most likely It will happen if I have less HP and I get hit by Hades, then I'm most likely dead. It says Hades does 3 to 4 damage. I don't know. I can't remember how many. Jesus Christ. When he stabs, and then contact damage is even more than that. So you kinda expect to get hit there at least once, whether by a stab or most likely contact damage, because you don't know where he is. And my strat is so... it tries to be so fast that in most cases he's not right in front of you when you do the kneeling stab, and that means he will still jump, but his position was far off from the original positions, which means the next stab he will be right in front of you and he will get hit. There's nothing you can do about that. Alright, oh. Ouch. Okay, this guy's getting banned right now for spamming twice. Nice, all 3. Oh, thankfully the first bird was higher than I expected. I'll take this damage, it's fine. Still need to get 1 extra damage. Well, Dick, you finally come. I have indeed. This is kinda crappy RNG. That's even crappier RNG. Nothing we can do. Divine Sword would have killed that bird with 1 hit, but once again, we simply cannot rely on RNG all the time in this game. Especially good RNG. So this is fine. As long as I'm not getting hit by anything else. Which is kind of a far-fetched idea, but we can do our best. And we will do our best. So this is 1, 2. And then dodging these Amazons and Slimers. Yoinks. You are Dick. I am indeed. Give me that bracelet. And then, as I practiced, do that, and we should be good to go. 1 1. hop, hop, and kill. Man, the Minotaur fight is so free when you deal so much damage. Yeah, that's about the time loss I'm gonna take there, no matter what, because one, I'm stopping to kill the Slimers, because I don't have the DPS to kill them instantly. In fact, I think that's the only reason why I'm losing time there. There's no other reason. I'm also killing the Amazon, by the way. In the previous run. Which I can't do right now because we don't have the Divine Sword and Bracelet power. But 6 seconds against 50 seconds, yeah, I think we'll take the shot here. And another 10 seconds in Cerberus. So this will be interesting to see how it pans out. No! Shit. Oh my fucking god, dude. I was one hit away from killing Cerberus there. Screw you, Ahmad. What a fail. What a fail. I lost the rhythm. Lost the rhythm. I need a better start with the Hydra here. Still, that was only 20-something seconds ahead. I'll call on the others. Even with the olive farm, this is a pretty tough run, but it's definitely more enjoyable to do this than the constant 80%, that's for sure. And no, we're not going to do this very long. Probably just today, and then if I get a new PV, I'm done. Just kind of theory crafting and seeing if these strats are working or not. And of course, Gabe was the one who suggested not even get the Divine Sword, because the bracelet alone is equal amount of damage. It's on and off. I'm 100% sure that someone will probably continue getting the Divine Sword just because how good it is, but it is not necessary. No, we haven't given up on that. We're just doing this for today. I'm eager to see all the how the strats are changing this infinite olive route or the farm, not the farm, the route. Unfortunately, there's a lot of strats that are not included or can't be included in this category because they are screens which we're not going to even see anymore. Because you can just kill yourself without losing any olives, obviously. So, like backtracking from the Hydro, for example, I made some really good strats there just to save that 1 extra second there. Unfortunately, we can't use that anymore. Not a big deal, obviously. It's just a slight optimization for the any percent category. The start of this fight I absolutely hate, because you don't know how he's going to jump. Okay, so we got lucky there. And then I missed. Cool. Not a big deal if I can actually fix this, but seems like I can't. Jesus Christ. He went through my club hitbox twice. That's a bummer. Boo. I tell you, boo. At least that strat worked. That's something. This might be a gold harp now. Might be. I think it will be. Unless I did the same strat before, I didn't realize. I didn't, so that was a gold harp. The only difference was the fact that I turned around before dying. That's all I did, nothing else. So minor differences, big numbers. I'm gonna be mindful of this screen as well because I'm looking at the scorpions here. Yeah, that's a very, very good example why I'm looking at them. It's usually not both of them. In most cases, it seems to be the first scorpion always approaches you, and it's better just to jump over it and hope that nothing else hits you there. Or nothing hits you. Nothing else. There's a chance that both of them do run away or just continue doing the back and forth movement. But seems like that's more consistent just to jump over the first one and then open up the trapdoor. That works obviously for all categories. That can be a tricky thing to do. Did that monkey take only one hit to kill? Am I tripping here? Excellent RNG from the Siren. I couldn't make the last one, yeah. Damn it. Pretty good RNG, and the time loss we took is... I would say all of it is because of the vial, which I didn't take on my previous PB on this category. We don't need it. Emphasizing that again, we absolutely do not need it. But that's more of a safety item, because we're gonna do the hard strat on Hades. And I would absolutely hate myself if I get a perfect run in this category all the way through the Hades, and then Hades decides to misbehave a couple of times and I will get hit and I will die, instead of just having a refill chance. So losing a second and something just to grab the vial, I'll take it. I'll accept this time loss. Not a big deal. Shouldn't be big time loss here. Nothing really happened there. It's good. Like it should be. I don't know how accurate the best possible time is right now, though. I don't think that's really... Well, no. Obviously it's not. Because every single split roams around a Divine Sword after the Gaia split. So that's not even true. There's some truth to it, because we're skipping the sword now. Ah, too far. It's still surprising that the key split is that big compared to the previous one we did. Mountain monkeys. That's fine. I can take this. I can take this too. This monkey. He was too lazy to move, apparently. Okay. That was almost too close. Please hurry. I don't know if that was a goal or not, but apparently it was. That should be good, right? Yeah. I don't know if we can save time on the bracelet split. Oh, shit! You know what? Despite what just happened, it's fine, because I only took 2 damage from the scorpion that deals 1 half damage, instead of the monkey that deals 2. So, I'll accept that. Time loss, yeah, but at least the health situation is pretty good. And who knows, we might actually get a refill, which I will absolutely take if I get the chance, since I'm killing the 2 Slimers. I'll backtrack a little bit, and if I get a bay leaf drop, I will just accept it and get it. For now, we'll get the bracelet and then be happy about it. This will be a time loss, there's nothing to it. Almost 5 seconds. I don't really know what did I do differently there. You know, except what happened with the monkey and everything, but still, it's weird that I lost that much time. And this is the place I was talking about. If I get a refill here, I'll take it. Unfortunately, this guy runs away, so screw you. Minor mishap there with the Slimer. Losing time. That's a really huge time loss, just because when I was doing this category, we had the Divine Sword and the bracelets, so we could kill the Amazon and both of those Slimers without even stopping our movement at all the way to Minotaur, or the Minotaur. Minotaur. So it is what it is, though. It's we're so much ahead either way, so it's not a big deal, I guess. And of course, the Cerberus will be another thing where we're gonna lose another 10 seconds or something. But after that, I don't know if we're gonna lose any time at all. We'll see about that, but this is the last place where time loss is pretty inevitable. I missed again. I rug. Just kill him already. Jesus. Well, that could have been way better. That's for sure. Fast birds. I don't trust this. I'm gonna take the D boost. Well, slow birds are the best. Fast birds are the worst. I don't think that's gonna make it. Oh boy. Oh great. Nice bird spawn. Okay. I suppose so. That snake has been the pain of my existence. Damn you, snake. No! Yeah, this run is over, but at least it's taken away by RNG and not execution this time. I'm not using that phrase in the real 80% because that would mean thank God we got a bad farm from the olives. No, but this is something that I can fully accept. Because there's so much crappy RNG at the end game that we can't do anything about. Uh-oh, this is not gonna work. I need to kill this guy. I need to kill this guy. Thanks. Didn't move forward. Shall we go again? Still need a better start, especially with the Hydra again. I don't know why I keep missing that so much. I don't think there was really anything wrong with the previous run, other than the Hydra. Everything else was pretty, mostly consistent, so everything was good. We'll accept that pace. This is not a grind that we'll do, though. This is just, like I said, a palate cleansing moment. Was eager to just see if I could improve this time, since we have been making a lot of new strats, but we can probably improve this time a lot more than I imagined, just because of the idea of actually skipping the Divine Sword. Original idea was to skip the bracelet, which alone does work, but yeah, skipping the Divine Sword is, it equalizes the damage with the sword if you have the bracelet. But it also eliminates a massive amount of RNG in this game, or this run, which is a great thing. Because not only you're fighting against the birds and the monkeys, but you also have to kill yourself there just to spawn again to get the fragment too. And to do that, you have to take damage from a lot of different sources, and then finish the job by using the Divine Sword beam. The bracelet is actually one of the most expensive items in the game. It's 80 olives. I think it might be the most expensive item in the game, actually. Since it's a double damage item. Nah, no. We can't even get the Divine Sword because it's 70 olives. So the only thing we're going to buy in the real any percent is just to get the Ocarina with 60 olives. But otherwise we would have to grind at least 2 times. too slow to react to that every time I get the bad pattern from the bad. No, the grind takes so much time. Yeah, we can't really do that. Even with the most amazing luck from the drops. So yeah, this is probably the way to go. The only way to go. So we had some minor time losses there, but if I get a good Hydra here, that should be fine by itself. And I completely missed it. Thanks. I will take that. That's fine. We'll accept that, even though pretty gnarly time loss. Close. That is the absolute worst thing that can happen in the forest area. You get hit by the dodo right after you jump over a spider web, and then you get knocked back into the web. And let me tell you, that is not fun times, because getting out of that web without the fire staff is the worst thing ever. Uh-oh. Not too far. Oops. Once again, the same strat here. Just look at the first scorpion, go over it. Yeah. That's just the way to go in that place. You can do it faster as well, don't get me wrong. You can instantly open up the door and hope for the best, but I think if you think about that consistency-wise, then that is definitely the way to go. And you don't risk yourself of falling down to the stupid left or right death pit, which is there. So you have to fall down from the middle, otherwise the game thinks that you fell down to a pit instead of the transition. So another small thing to think about. There's so many small details you have to worry about this game. Okay, that was close. Thank you. Get this.
My fate is sealed.
Well, that was
I have
ass.
no choice.
You know what? I was about to say that was not bad, but then I missed the last one. To be fair, the sisters were fine. Oh shit. No. What was that pattern from the scorpion? The reason that time loss happened was not the sisters. That was a combination of me getting the vial and the siren. Bad siren. So, with a better luck, that would have been a time. Well, it's never gonna be a time save. Don't get me wrong. There's no way we can save time anymore, even with the best possible siren and the sisters. It's not gonna happen if we don't. Only if we skip the vial. But I'm 100% certain that I will just get it with me. Takes a little bit over a second to get, and in the long scheme of things, it's only it's a good backup to have, especially against Hades. Like that's that's the only place where I'm thinking about using it. But things might change, and I might use it earlier than that. So it's not a necessary item to pick up, but it's still something I would want to have with me. So all these will be time losses. There's nothing we can do, and then we will strike back by getting tons of time back in Fragment 2. Yes, even this key split will be a time loss because I'm refilling my vial. Usually you don't because you don't have it. So another minor time loss there. From that fountain, I'm just refilling my... In case someone missed where I actually do the refill, it's from that fountain. Na, 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 na. It's way bad of a timing there. Wow! Dude, they're spawning. Good enough. Oh god, what a... That is ass pattern there. Wonder if that's probably the worst RNG you can get from the birds, because they were spaced out perfectly. Oh shit. I got hit by the worm. It slowed me down enough. Don't really have time for another run. Ah. Yeah, it's okay. Don't have time for another run. So there's a... Yeah, we can improve this. The current best possible time is 17:26. That's not true. I don't even know if sub 18 is possible, but the times are a bit messed up right now because we did a couple of new things there. But yeah, I know these hockey playoff nights are pretty crappy in the sense of not really having a lot of time to stream. Believe me, I would want to continue because I know we can get a new PB here. Not only this, but any percent as well. But yeah, I'm running away for now, and let's just play this until we get a PB, because we know we can, and we will. And then go back to any percent and see if we can actually get the 3x there. But this is a bit of a palette cleansing run. So... I think... Yeah, tomorrow is free. We should be able to do this. If my team wins today, by the way, in hockey, we will have a bit of a break from playoff hockey. Otherwise, we will have to take Thursday off as well. So, hope for the best. Anyways, let's go see what Seth is up to. And this is a fun run, by the way. This is way more enjoyable than any percent. If you want to play this game, pick this up. Big Infinite Olives category. It's so much more enjoyable. Yeah, take care, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.